Hello, and welcome to the Smart Injury Doctors Podcast, the injury market's top program for doctors, lawyers, and insurers who want to gain greater insight on how to improve patient recovery results and deliver better services in the U.S. injury market. Please welcome your host, Dr. Jeffrey Allen Kronk.
Okay, doctor, today what I want to talk about is what is the single biggest thing that causes a person to have problems growing the personal injury side of their practice. This is also the biggest thing that will cause you, it'll cost you the most money and it'll cost you the most time. And it's pretty simple once I point it out to you. And I think you'll find it to be really, really true. And that is this simplicity. You don't know what to do. The biggest thing that will cost you time and money is wasted time. Now, what's wasted time? Well, wasted time is when the time you're trying to figure stuff out. That's wasted time. Now, it's good in the fact that you can learn a lot. But let's say that I've never created a video before. And so I'm going to start from scratch. And so I go out and I go, okay, well, gosh, I think I should buy a camera. So I go down, I go to Best Buy, I start talking to a kid there, and he sells me a camera. All right, good. Now I get back to the office, I go, well, I got to have a camera stand. All right. Now I've got to have what am I going to do the video in? Am I going to do it in a green screen room? Okay, now I got to do green screen. Well, is it video that am I going to edit and do this video? Now I got to have a software to do it in. Good. Am I going to use the mic on the camera, or do I need a different mic, or do I need a lapel mic, or do I need a wireless mic? Boom. And you go, well, I got to have that, right? And then you start, right? Just like I did. That's exactly the way I started. And you'll make every mistake in the book. If you came to my room that I have in my office right now, you'd see the number of cameras I have, right? Because the first camera wasn't quite right because it didn't match with the sound system that we needed. And so there were things that I learned. I literally had to buy 3 or 4 cameras. Today, I think I have 4 of them in here. I've bought different mics, different lapels, different, you name it. Right? Now, what changed all that for me? And I put up green screens, I painted the walls, I've done all kinds of stuff. But what changed all that for me? Well, what changed all that for me was, here's the problem. I didn't know what to do. So I spent hours and hours and like hundreds of hours. And today I don't do that. I don't do that at all, ever. Right? Because you're sitting there trying to save money. And it didn't save me any money at all. It certainly didn't save me any time. It cost me a lot more money. Okay, today, what do? I look for the best video person that can teach me videos. I just bought a program here, an enhanced program, because I saw, hey, I liked what this guy's doing even more. It was like $800. And it comes with all of their experience on lighting, what light to buy, camera settings. And we made a couple of tweaks, and it saved me so much time, saved me so much money. All right. Now, that's an analogy, right? So you're sitting there going, well, I want to do more personal injury work. Okay, but I don't know what to do. Like how do I get my patients to refer injury patients to me? I don't know. Will they? How can I get more injury patients from the people that I have and the energy that I have just coming into the clinic? I don't know. How do I get and develop more attorney relationships? Well, do I just go out? Do I just start talking to them? If I start talking to them, what do I talk to them about? What am I going to do? I don't know. Well, should I go around to medical doctors and medical offices but what is it that makes me unique? I don't know. Well, and how would I do that in the first place? And how do I get a hold of them? And once I get a hold of them, is there anything I can do to follow up with them? How would I follow up? I don't know. Right? Now you think about all of this. I don't know. You're trying to figure out the how. How do I do this? And this is the biggest thing that changed in my life. I stopped trying to figure out how to do it. And I went to who's done it already. And if they've done it, can they teach me? And I'm looking for the best that can teach me. That saved me more time and made me more money than anything else. That simple shift of, okay, if I don't know how to do something, I'm not trying to figure out how to do it. I'm trying to figure out who knows how to do it. And if I still want to do it, who knows how to do it to teach me how to do it? And that's what I'm looking for. Do I have to pay to do that? Yes, I gladly pay to do that. Do I have to pay, in some cases, a large sum of money? Yes. This year, in just one of the business consulting programs, it was $40,000. Now, did I learn the hyper speed? Like when I was sitting there, doctors, when I was sitting there in the very first session, I was like, oh my God, I have been an idiot for so many years. There's so much that I didn't know that if I knew, I would have avoided this, I would have avoided that. There's so many things that I would have actually, I'd be so much farther along. I would have made so much more money and I'd have wasted so much less time. Now, what did it cost me to learn that? $40,000. Okay. But what did it really cost me? It didn't cost me anything, quite frankly. I'll recover the investment itself, manyfold, right? And it's going to allow me to not make the mistakes because I know what to do. See, the biggest problem, like a lot of you will sit there and say, well, gosh, if I do this program and it costs me I got to train for 5 hours. God, that's a lot of time. I just don't have time. I can get on the phone with you and find 500 hours in your year of wasted time. Guarantee you. I'll find at least 500 hours of wasted time. Now, how do I know that? Because I used to waste time like that. So I know what to look for. I was good at wasting time. I wasted a lot of time in my career. Okay, not anymore, but I can easily find, and it's all that time when you're sitting around trying to go, okay, what do I do? You got no map. You got no recipe. You got no system. And so not having a recipe, not having a system will cost you more time and more money than, if you want to look back, you're gonna spend 30 years in your practice, right? Okay, so if you take 2,000 hours a year, you're gonna spend 60,000 hours. All right. Well, if you waste 10,000 or 15,000 hours or 20,000 hours of that time, how expensive was that? I'm telling you, it's super expensive. So one of the things that I'm very proud of is that when I developed the Smart Injury Doctors program, it's a system. It's a practice building system for your injury side of your practice. Now, it also applies to your non-injury side of your practice. And that's the biggest thing that a lot of doctors coming into it go, wow. Because most of the practices that come in are mixed, but you can use the same idea. The thing that causes acute injury causes chronic pain. So if you understand acute injury, you understand injury, and you're really good with injury work, you're phenomenal with chronic pain work, right? So you can grow that side of your practice as well. But if you're sitting there right now listening to me and you're going, well, how do I do it? Good. You're sitting in the how. I'm sitting with the who is here. How you do it is you plug into a system and then you apply that system, and system will be your personal skill, if you're a personal skill and you're a personal charisma guy, I love you. I think that's fantastic. The only problem is that you're going to be overburdened. Stamina is definitely going to be your best friend because you're going to need stamina. And you're going to be the one that's complaining that, well, I can't find anybody to work. I can't find anybody to replace me. I can't find anybody. That's because you're irreplaceable. You've made yourself irreplaceable because you haven't replaced yourself with a system. If you have a system allows even a low level person to excel 1,000 times better. And a system allows you to know what to do. So doctors, I'm going to tell you right now, the biggest drain of time and money is not knowing what to do, is not having a map. What I would highly recommend is if you want to have a map and you want to understand what to do, especially in the personal injury side, check out our Smart Injury Doctors Practice Building Success System. Check out the system. You can go to smartinjurydoctors.com. Jump on one of our webinars where I'm going to explain what the system is. What does it do? This is the highest ROI system out there. The IRI, if I start looking at, I start taking some of our past doctors, and when I say past doctors, our doctors that are in our group right now, and I go, okay, what has the ROI been? And then if you want to take that ROI just for this year, good. How long are you going to be in practice for? Well, I'm going to be in practice probably for another 20 years. Good. So if that ROI this year is this much, how much is it over 10 years or 20 years? I mean, the ROI is astronomical because once you have a system, once you understand what to do, you understand what to do. You're no longer in the, I don't know what to do. You know exactly what to do. So you're not wasting time with, I don't know what to do. That's your biggest drain. That's your biggest cost. And that's what I'm very proud our system helps to alleviate for providers that get involved with us and start applying it. So if you have an interest, go out to our site and check us out. Again, all I do on these podcasts is riff on a short point. Today is like not knowing what to do, how much money that costs you, how much time it costs you. And that's the point I just wanted to make today. Doctors, I appreciate what you do. I appreciate you giving me your attention listening to this today. I hope it added some value in some way. If you apply it, it definitely will add value. And I look forward to providing more content on the next podcast.
You've been listening to the Smart Injury Doctors Podcast, the #1 audio production show for professionals in the U.S. injury market that want to deliver better injury services to the patients, clients, or insureds they serve. If you like what you heard today, please leave us a review and don't forget to join us on our next program.